Okay, so I just bought a new phone. I had to. The last one just upped and broke on me. Well, I tried to read an ebook as an audiobook I did, and I put it on some sort of deaf person mode where I couldn't even control the buttons anymore. You're supposed to push them once, twice, or 3 times and hold some, just tap others. It's got to be more confusing than just remembering where the, the things are. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So my friend kindly took me on the back of his motorbike to a phone shop, and I got one at quite a reasonable price. It was much better than what they have in Morocco. There they just have old European versions. Here they have similar specifications, but just names us English wouldn't have heard of. So this is a video just to test out the sound quality, the lighting, how well it picks up the pictures. And I mean, I do like my books. I'm not trying to be full of myself here. But I mean, you know, back in school and around the town, all the people, well, a lot of them anyway, did always used to call me a drug addict and stuff. When in reality, you know, most of them probably haven't read this many books in their lives. So a psychologist would probably tell you I'm a bit bitter about it, but if you want my opinion, I'm just testing out the camera quality. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got My Grammar and I, which I found, Old School Ways to Sharpen Your English. This was really surprisingly good. It is... Oh, I thought it was by a company I was familiar with. Let's see. Maybe the seems. Oh no. Well, it's an excellent. This is an excellent book from a series of supposedly other excellent books. It's just got little tidbits of grammar in it. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Yeah, so there it's talking about nouns, singular, plural, the confusing ones. So, let's see. And then there are those that have decided to ignore their classical background altogether and allow us to choose between 2 or even more plural forms, some of them rather suspect. So hippopotamus can either be hippopotamuses or hippopotami. We also have as plural nouns octopi, octopodes, octopuses. Skip over a few of these. Uteri or uteruses, both are correct. So yeah, I thought that would be a good little book to use with my students at the end of a lesson, or if they're starting to look bored, you know. 'Cause it's just short little bits. There's nothing in there you can really make a lesson out of, but yeah, fascinating stuff. I think I found this in a charity shop. Bought it purely because it was from Cambridge Applied Linguistics series. It turned out to be a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. So it spoke a lot about the differences between teaching cultures in different continents. For example, English teachers, language teachers in the United Kingdom and Europe prefer for students to ask questions in class. They believe there is no such thing as a silly question, and that everyone benefits from hearing the interaction between the student and teacher. And apparently in China, people are often very, very concerned that they might be made to look as if they're asking a stupid question. So they all save it till the end and then queue up at the teacher's desk. So it's an hour lesson and he's meant to have his dinner at 2. He's got like 15 students there, probably wanting to ask him the same question. This one I've not read yet. Introducing phonetics and phonology. I'm sure that is as fascinating as it sounds. What have we got here? We've got a 2-volume set from a really good British company called the Islamic Text Society. This one was co-written with the Royal Al-Bayt Institute for Islamic Thought. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Jordanian institution. So yeah, it's a commentary, a Sufi interpretation or commentary on the Quran. So it basically has breakdowns of every line. So you see the bit in italics, that's like the part of the Quran, and the bit that's just in normal script, that's either one of these gentlemen giving a thorough explanation of the beauty, depth and wisdom that the Holy Quran contains. Elements of general linguistics. I've not read this either. Saw it in a charity shop. It was probably like 50 pence or something. Why not? Every bit of practice helps. Okay. Here we have a book I've been reading about Islamic, what's it called? Ruqya. It's the art of warding off the dark arts. Defense against the dark arts, yeah. So although it's prohibited to practice such acts, you are entitled to learn them in order to defend yourself. And they come with some excellent CDs to listen to as well. This I bought in Ceuta, doing a border run from Morocco. Spain still have a tiny city in Morocco that they won't give back. It's a lovely place. Anyway, I got this there. It's a first. It was expensive, but it's a first edition. Yeah, it's battered now because I've been travelling in it, but I mean the hardcover inside is still good. Yeah, that'll be worth money someday. That's an investment, that one. Una novela dell'universo Marvel. Civil War was always one of my favourite Marvel graphic novels, so yeah, I should get started on this one. I've had this a long time now and not really looked at it much. And finally, a free book I got the other day at a temple. It was the only English one they had, but fair play to them for having one in English. It's just got little chants, or sort of, I suppose in England we'd say songs, they prefer to say chanting. Not to associate with the fools, to associate with the wise, and honour those who are worthy of honour. This is the highest blessing. Yeah, so it's just lots of nice little bits like that with the original Pali or Sanskrit. I'm not quite sure. It'll be Pali or Sanskrit, the script to go along with it. religions say that mystical languages are always take best effect when used in the form that they've been used for however many years, be it 1,000 or, it's a lot of generations and DNA participating in repetition. So yeah, cool. I guess I'll have a look back at the video now and see what the quality of the camera is like. It should be loads better than the other one I was using anyway, so. Shame it broke on such an important day, but there, what could we do, eh? My friends bailed me out. Well, yeah, I'm happy with it. It wasn't too expensive. All good. I've got my books and that. I'm always happy when I've got my books. Okay, cool.